Hello and welcome to Fun Urchin Season 4 Blister Critters. And I nearly stumbled over my words over there just already. Previously...
Take two on that one, mate.
Nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna roll with it. It's how it is today. Previously, the team were investigating as to why rats were bothering cattle. There was a whole bunch of shit that was missed off script, so we're kind of in a bit of a no man's land, so we'll see what happens. And oh dear
you're in a bit of a no man's
God,
land?
I've just seen something extra appear on the map.
Pat updates are regularly scheduled, my friend.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
it's not that
it's
bad.
Post-person Peter, remember? Post-person Peter. That was established by our good friend Rich, who played Otto. So yes, our team has found themselves hunkered down behind rocks with a whole bunch of rats in front of them, and now a giant snake as well. And we leave it with that.
Well, things just get sexier around about here. Tell them more
I'm
about this
clearly
snake
the
that's turned up.
sexiest.
I don't think I am.
Nah, you know the Scots have got a roulette.
I don't know. We American Southern boys is pretty damn sexy.
Who don't want to fuck a redneck? Yeehaw!
Does this snake have a very sexy southern voice?
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's the
Mr.
voice I decided to
Jim.
put on for it.
Hello there.
No.
At
Southern voice. Southern voice.
the moment you're all hiding behind rocks. So, yeah.
I was entirely sure we can take all these folks on our own.
At least we're safe behind these rocks.
The rocks just crumbling.
Alright, so if I remember right, from our last time, we were discussing a plan. I talked to God and found out that we're not going to get any help from the wolf or any of the llamas or sheep.
Why is Manny disappearing off the map?
Yeah, you're not going to get any help from the wolf, not just because his voice actor, or the guy that plays him, isn't here, but also because, yeah, you're not going to get any help
back,
from
you
him.
bastard.
We do have a good place. We're in cover. No one can see us yet. So we do have an opportunity here. This is a mine, isn't it?
It's the beginning to a roller coaster minecart ride thing.
Like roller coaster minecart ride, sorry. Thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Wild Western theme, you know. In fact, why don't you
And-
come up? Why don't you tell me what the name of this ride is? You know.
Didn't we have a name last time?
Yeah, it was something to do with
Snaky snake slither ride.
Yes.
I think it was called Mindscape.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh, yes.
Mindscape because we
Called it
tried to find out
Mindscape.
if it was an actual thing.
because we're also very original.
I like mine.
Yeah.
I like mine more. Sorry.
Sneaky snake ride. Just a sneaky snake.
The snaky snake slither ride. Yeah.
Just a
That's a
snaky
snaky
snake.
snake.
Well, what are you guys doing? Because if you know, they're all discussing various things in the distance.
Well, actually, you know, Jacob, that snake looks almost like a manager. Like it might be someone in charge.
You know what? I'd like to talk to somebody who knows what's going on around here, and that snake does look like a manager. You are
ahead.
correct.
Hang on, do we notice anything in particular odd about the snake? Does he seem like chill with the rats or not? Because they eat rats.
Particularly a name badge that says general manager at the top.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
check.
it seems to be in some sort of in charge, but
To be fair, we do know why we're here. We're not just looking for information. This is an
Yeah.
actual mission we've got this time.
Yeah. We've got to, I guess, just get rid of the rats, right? Because they're raiding towns.
Yeah, just stop them bothering cattle.
Yeah.
Extermination, basically.
Yeah. Does anyone have some rat poison?
Yes.
One of you does.
Wait, actually.
I do. Yeah, I do actually have some rat poison.
Huh.
I have a special cheese, a special laced cheese.
That you do, and that'll
I'm,
attract
try-
one right over.
I'm
if
trying
you
to.
want.
I'm loading it up just now. It's not. Like, I've got a name for it. Hold on a second. Where the fuck is
Put it in the minecart and just send it over.
Yeah, just a suspicious rolling minecart full of cheese.
it? Yeah, the scented cheese stick. So we didn't give it a very original name, but yeah, it's a rat repellent. So
Yeah,
it lulls
one
them into a
time
false
use.
sense of security by being cheese-like and.
Well, I mean, I would say you don't quite fully know exactly what it would do. It might kill one outright, it might make one run away, it might put one into a weird kind of chemically induced bliss.
Might make
Well,
it
you'll find
roused.
We want to try and affect as many rats as possible, so are they all just sort of out in the open, or is there like a...
I mean, they're all on different
Like in a
platforms.
mine shaft might have, is there like an air supply that we can use to our advantage here?
We're still
Don't
above
see
ground.
one here, but they seem to be just kind of going back and forth, moving things around like supplies. Odd,
What are they
odd-
moving around?
Well, I mean, you can see one of them's got like a couple of crates of milk that are going down further. One of them looks like they've got like, you know, the lamb feeding bottles. They've got a couple of those. They're going down with them.
For our
There's a
listeners,
couple
there's
of
8
toys.
rats here and a big ass snake. That's why we're trying to plan around this. This is
Yeah,
a lot
I mean-
of
Yeah,
dudes.
first.
Just a bunch of rats surrounding a snake and carrying about milk.
Yeah.
Got milk.
Gotta be honest, I'm curious. Why? Maybe
Do you
we
wanna
should
see
talk
if
to
we
this
can-
snake.
Talk to the snake. Do you want to see if, presumably they're going into like the mine, right?
Yeah, the mine's a bit further up.
Could we try and solid snake this shit? Oh fuck. Wait, that's not a brand. That's a character.
I'd be careful with that anyway.
Yeah, I think the game name might be a thing there, but I don't think the characters counts as a brand. But you know what I mean? Can we sneak this? I can hear Matt googling to see if that is a brand.
I don't know if it counts or not.
I think the game would have to count, but the actual character isn't. You know?
I'll let it slip for now.
Maybe.
I mean,
Could
you
we
can
try and find out with
attempt to try and sneak, but snakes tend to have very good sense of smell.
True.
And you are travelling with a skunk.
That is
Is
very
that
fair. I don't want to have to fight 8 rats and a snake. I feel like that's too many for us.
I don't know, you've got guns.
So do
And I will
I.
say, you're in cover at the moment as well. So
Yeah,
anything.
we're in cover. We don't have to. Like, I could possibly go out of cover, get the attention of them all. We could work out some sort of flanking situation while I discuss why a snake needs so much milk.
Yeah. Isn't there a thing about milk drinking snakes? Hey, Token, you'll know this. Isn't there a myth about snakes that drink milk in the US?
I have never heard of such a.
Never mind.
I mean, I have.
Doesn't mean it doesn't happen,
Milk
just
is
that
snake
I
poison.
don't.
Never mind. I might be hallucinating.
I mean, Jay, you do milk a snake
I know.
poison on venom.
Not the point. Anyhow, yeah, we could have a distraction. Are we just fighting these guys then?
Well, our job is to get rid of them. We don't necessarily have to
Just
kill
tell
them.
to leave.
Ask them to leave. Hey, fellas, can you please just scoot along now?
You know what? Sure, negotiate with them. And we'll
That's a plan B,
cover you.
baby.
Give her a scoot on out of here.
Yeah, this town ain't big enough for the both of us, see? Go on then,
I
Jacob.
dare say you probably need to scoot on out of here, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so who's in the negotiation team? Who's coming with me?
Well,
Well, I mean, I'm not a wordy type of guy, so.
yeah, I think I have negative vibes. I have all
Gertrude,
bad
what's your
vibes.
grit right now?
Uh-oh.
Gertrude Grit.
Oh, no.
Gee, it's 23 out of 24.
Okay.
Oh, that's right then.
Yeah, the last thing.
No, I need. Forget. I've been on purposely building up my grit, so it's good.
Okay, good.
But yeah, if it goes less than half, it's gonna be angry Gertie.
I think the only one who's good at negotiating things is you, Jacob.
Alright.
I think we're all antisocial freaks, except for Jacob.
I resent that statement.
Alright, is your vibe above a D8 then? Or D6?
No. No, never mind, is that corrected? Continue, Jacob.
Mine's the 8.
It would be nice if he was.
Sounds like I'm going myself here.
Wait, actually, Manny's is good. Yeah, Manny can go with you.
We're all just like huddled behind the rock and just pushing Jacob out like, you get it! Good job, you got it! I believe in you!
Manny's friendly, and maybe his stink can confuse the snake. Do you want to go with him?
Yeah, I'll go.
And that was the last we ever heard of our skunk friend.
So you're
I'm-
both going out.
I guess I mean, your skunk power could stack with the cheese power.
Am I
That's-
able to fly? Am I able to fly high enough to where they can't see me and observe with eagle eyes, like an eagle's with a?
Yeah, air
Ours
support.
are
I like it. I like it.
If you
You're-
wanted to do that, you'd have to go far enough back that you could take off without being spotted. 'Cause right now, if you just flew up, they'd immediately be like, okay.
And you can take one of the guns with you.
I mean, because how close am I?
We were all fairly close. Yeah, within visual range, if you stuck your head out.
Okay, hold on.
If you wanted to do
So-
that, yeah. It would take you a little bit of time, so if something were to happen, you'd maybe miss a round or something. Until you got into position.
But wait for
Okay,
the
well then-
start.
Well then, I guess I'll do that. Is that okay with you, Jacob? You think?
Go for it. And if you want, take one of the guns off my sheep here, my sheep chirper.
Oh, I've got a gun. I've got a rubber band gun
Didn't
Well,
she
make
say
sure
that?
you load it
and a
with
pack of
ammo.
bullets. And I have a deputy hat that gives me advantage on attack range on a rules for ranged attacks.
That you do.
Fabulous. Yeah.
I am very good to go.
Pop your
Okay,
token where
Tuki.
you
You
want.
take the air. Me and Manny will be the distraction / negotiation team, and Calaris and Gertrude, you just need to take position somewhere and get ready for the attack if it comes.
I'll be right behind this rock. You be the front man.
Okay. So, Took, where are you wanting to take off and land at, or where are you wanting to be positioned?
So,
'Cause we can do that now, and we'll factor in the time as and when.
well, I kind of want to time my takeoff at least to where like I don't want to just like go straight back, because when Jacob and Manny enter out of our cover, they'll be looking my direction. So it doesn't matter how far back I'm gonna be, if they just see a black bird just all of a sudden enter the air behind them, I want to kind of
Yeah, you're gonna want to do it before we break cover. Yeah.
Yeah, either before you break cover or as soon as you break cover and I'm out of their line of vision. So, like, if you guys see on the
Yeah.
map right now, off to
You
the
go-
east. So, where they're facing your direction down here, south, I could be at the east and out of their peripherals.
Yeah, if you go
peripherals.
now,
They come up.
I'll keep an eye out, and once you fly up into the air, that's when we'll break cover.
Cool. So you guys do that, and well, yeah, Jacob and Manny, you're now, I'm guessing, standing in the middle of the tracks.
Okay, so Jacob's just going to saunter into the middle of the track. He's going to sort of wave gingerly, tip a imaginary hat. He's going to be like, "Howdy, ma'am. Parley."
Parlez-vous?
What voice to put on? You wanted Southern, right?
Something snaky.
Y'all been working with that snaky boy, that wolfy boy. What do you think y'all doing over here?
Well, howdy there, ma'am.
As good as
Now, I
it gets.
reckon you and your crew have made your point clear enough. Town's scared, cattle's restless. We are wondering, though, what is it exactly you need with all this milk?
Y'all like to know that, wouldn't y'all?
Well, that's why I asked.
Minding on in our business, working for that wolf. Why should we trust y'all with any of our information?
We are what you would call a non-interested party.
Freelance.
We've got our own job to do. It has nothing to do with the cattle, nothing to do with the wolf, and nothing to do with yourselves. We just want to get on our way.
And what job that wolf put you up to? You're not the first lackeys he sent down this way.
No, we're no lackeys, like I said. If we can find a better way to do things, we will. Just out of curiosity, what are you doing with all this milk?
It goes towards those that are hungry, those that cannot defend themselves.
Ah, okay. We're looking at a sort of... Oh, what would I call it? Yes, I can. Shit. You know what? I'm not going to
They're
reference
communists.
other stories
They're
here.
communist
This
rats.
this
That's
is
what
a
they
steal
are.
from the rich and give to the poor kind of situation.
Yeah.
A Robin Hood. If you would.
Yeah, I think we're fucking different version.
Big Bobby dude.
Now watch y'all
The famous-
running over here.
Yeah,
I know
that
they'll be
famous
martyred.
archer.
Been hiding out there behind them there rocks, thinking we don't know you there.
And the thing is, man, steal from the rich, give to the poor, that's all good and well, but you ain't stealing from no rich there. Those cattle, that township, they need that milk just as much as the next man.
Y'all been hoodwinked by that wolf, thinking he the good guy. He ain't no good guy. Who do you think he
All
worked
he did
for,
was
boy?
give us a job. I wouldn't call him a good guy or a bad guy, he's just a colleague at the moment.
You see what kind of colleague he be when you get back after this job, if you ever make it back.
It's not
I
always
gotta say,
possible.
ma'am, you ain't making much more sense than he is.
Nothing in this crazy world makes sense.
Now,
And what you be here to do?
now, fair lady, I think you're better than that. You and your gang. You got skill, and sure you've got bite. You don't need a nowhere town and a bunch of half-starved cattle to prove it. You can go anywhere you want, be anyone you want to be.
And how do y'all
Make it
expect
You
us
could be
to
a plastic
do
bag floating in
Make
the
it
wind,
there, you can make it anywhere.
wanting to start again.
Hey, you right out of here now. No blood, no fuss. You keep your name strong.
I'm afraid we can't do that. We got ourselves an operation set up here. This is where we set up. This is where we get in and out.
Ah, operation. What kind of operation are you handling in this here part of town?
I don't think I'm quite willing to talk to you about that one here. You working for that wolf now?
Like I said,
He not told you anything.
man finds himself in tough times. He may take a job without knowing the particulars, but a man finds out those particulars. Well, he's got himself a choice to make.
And what choice you be making? You be walking
I
away?
don't know the
or you
particulars yet. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
There's only so much I'm willing to tell you.
Come on, there must be like a vibe check or something. That
Yeah, give me a vibe check. I
Pass
can
it,
try and do something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, give me a vibe check then.
Alright, what does that earn me for difficulty? Because my vibe is at D10.
5 neutral, anything above. Probably give you some information. I'm trying to work out how to do this without giving too much away.
Well, I did get 5. So,
They'll stay pretty much passive towards you. Thinking, look, y'all coming in here with your job to do. We got our job to do. Now, how we gonna handle this?
well, with a lack of any other information, our job remains the same. We would like to find a way to convince you and yours to leave.
There ain't no living here, buddy boy. We stay.
Why?
You could tell them a little more. You're
Yeah, but
killing
how
us
much-
here,
Flashback
Ryan.
to
Give
my
us a
4-year-old toddler. I just give him blatant instructions on what's going to happen, and I hear, "Why though?" But
That's when you turn around and go, what
Huh.
do you think? This here be the closest area to the outside of the park. We have ourselves a
Interesting.
tunnel network in and out of the park.
Interesting.
You want us to give up on something such a high capital that knight controls?
See, now you're starting to talk our language. Now we've got no interest in helping out this knight. In fact, we've got a few words we'd like to speak to him ourselves.
Right.
So how exactly is this disrupting the knight's services or kingdom, I guess you could call it?
Might
Well,
do.
you see, there'll be plenty of critters outside them walls that don't agree with how things are run here. People that will run out of their homes and all that. And
I
mayhap
think we
be
found many
getting
people
them
that agree with how things are run, and anyone that we have found so far, we've killed them.
So y'all gonna turn on your wolfy friend and kill him too?
Hey, like I said, we need more particulars.
Can you tell us what the wolf isn't telling us?
What that wolf isn't telling you is quite a mighty long list. For one, I bet you think that we're the ones here that caused all that trouble.
Well, to be fair, the evidence isn't exactly in your favour. We've seen you stealing milk from the cattle.
What would y'all do to feed hunger mouths?
Well, at the moment, we're taking jobs and getting paid for them.
And what would you do? What would y'all do if y'all weren't on the right side of the societal mock-up that's been created by this here night?
That's fucking
Stepping around.
fucking class struggle that we've just walked into here. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We come here to tell you about what's an amazing new concept called communism. Here's my manifesto.
Yes. Here's rationism? Rationism? I don't know.
Can I see anything from my point, like my perspective? Can I see anything going on? Are they just all engrossed in talking to Jacob and Manny?
Yeah, the ones that were working around are kind of now just all looking towards. They're kind of shifting towards weaponry, just in case. There's a few further off in the distance. A couple of messages have been passed back and forth, and a few of them are diving into tunnels further back.
Okay, I think Jacob's coming towards
Hang
the
on,
end of
if
this
these
here because
guys
he's
are-
not really
Hang on.
concerned. Oh, sorry.
If these guys are fucking with the whole holy night, I forget what is glorious night. There we are. If they're fucking with him, and the wolf's trying to get them, is the wolf on the? I think the wolf might be working for El Nito Boy, and El Nito Boy probably wants us dead.
Well, that's what I was about to suggest there. I was saying, I think Jacob's getting to the end of this conversation because he's not really interested in going against any kind of revolution or even getting involved in one entirely because of the previous ones that have sparked off from our
Yeah, we
actions
kind
in
of started one a couple areas back.
Yeah. So, I think what I want to do is I want to find out what kind of benefit we can get from this underground mine road that the rats have set up.
I want to know the other side of the story. Personally.
A good thing to know would be what.
No, the snake and bandit side of the story.
A good thing for us to know might be what services the wolf provides. Maybe he's like the bounty hunter for the glorious night, or security or something.
I mean, he said he was the town sheriff.
Yeah, but he said that the boy's potentially been lying to us a little bit, it seems.
Does it mean he's on the up and
Or,
up?
he could actually be the town sheriff.
He could be, but
I mean, so
We
far, I
could be
guess.
looking too far into it.
Could I convince
kill
this
the
snake
sheriff.
to let us inspect the operations?
Or
Or even just tell us what the fuck's going on? Give us
I
what
mean-
kind of benefit we can get from this?
So you want to know what benefit you can get from not
Oh.
killing the rats?
Again, what benefit do they get from it to start with, and can that benefit us?
What benefit they have from their operation?
Yeah,
Dental.
because we still don't know. I mean, all we know is that they've got some critters on the outside doing who fucking knows what.
I thought it seemed obvious they were stealing the milk and stuff to either sell it or give
Yeah.
it to the people on the outside.
So this is just a milk run facility.
It's
Yeah, it's
also
like-
the one that's closest to the wall and has tunnels in and out, so they can access the outside and smuggle people in and out.
Smuggling operation.
Do you have any moonshine?
If you use your ability, then maybe you'll get a few more honest words.
Well, I think he's gonna. You know what?
If you know
My-
what to ask.
Fine, snaked friend.
Snaked, oh no, don't like that.
Snaked, I know. Yeah, probably use a different word there, but hey,
Oh, snake.
We're
If we
all
were
sneaky
to
people.
perhaps be interested in hiring you for your smuggling services, what kind of things can you bring in from the outside world?
Well, I mean, this here's taking an odd turn, and it's not how I was thinking this would go. Quite honestly,
I feel like that wasn't the snake that was talking there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Matt is snake is Matt's self-insert.
Quite honestly, we're not too interested in the materials outside the moment. We're just kind of sneaking in people from the horrors that are outside this here park. I don't know if you here notice, but outside everywhere seems to be getting higher and higher in water. Things are getting a bit more drastic, and there's bigger creatures coming towards the walls at every time.
Oh, guess who's been right all along about that flood still catching up to us? Is that?
Oh no, that there flood ain't nothing to worry about inside the park. We got walls around here, walls that'll keep it out of everything.
Just not what's being washed up by the flood. Bizarre creatures, more crocodiles perhaps.
Oh, they outside the walls. But we here, we try to get the innocent critters in. The ones that their naughty boy didn't want in.
Don't know about you folks, but I'm feeling very Viva la Revolution.
Another
Time to whip out my dictator hat.
I've got really no interest in revolution here, but I also don't want to go cutting off the food supply for some innocent critters that are just trying to escape a flood.
I mean, quite a lot of the critters we have in here were orphaned not too long ago when
Oh fuck, no.
I would
They've
get
seen
them
a
as
lot-
far away
a lot
from
of-
us as you possibly can.
I mean, if y'all were as good as you can say, then maybe you can come and meet some, but they'd have some serious trauma.
That
That's the
depends. There's
best
a school
kind.
bus around
More
where I'm at.
susceptible to be killed by us. Perfect.
Maybe they'll thank us for putting them out of our inventory. Oh no.
Alright,
Well then,
Oh.
what's stopping you from coming up with another solution here? Like, why are you stealing from the cattle when we could actually be trying to, I don't know, deal with the town?
Have you seen them? Their deputies everywhere.
Yeah, they're retarded.
Oh, no, that they're just an act.
Quite sheepish.
One of them's right here.
No, we sent that guy away
got
ages
sent out.
ago, last episode.
No, we didn't send them away, remember? I had to talk to God to find out if that would be useful, and we ended up keeping them.
Y'all
Oh,
brought
did we?
one of them fuckers here.
Yeah, I mean, he's been standing right behind me this entire time.
He's okay.
Well, before anything else much happens, you'll hear a, "Oh, hello there," and out from one of the little tunnels comes your postman.
It's the postman dressed as the sheep. The sheep's gone. It's him the entire time.
Oh god, I should have done that.
That would have been better, but no, he has a wolf style and he is.
I thought
And,
he could be our stand-in for Styles for these episodes.
God, I don't think you'd like that. Jay, give us an ad read.
I'm being victimized for artistic liberties here. You know what? Jimmy John's famous snake oil, a remedy for all your fears and needs. This golden, shiny liquid will be perfect for anything that ails you here or far. Just one sip, rub, or sniff will heal whatever ails. No refunds allowed.
Jimmy Joel's what?
Snake oil,
Jimmy Joe's.
Oh, snake oil.
like snake oil salesman.
That's obviously a health thing, so what are you wanting in terms of a D for that?
You know what? Snake oil, I want it to be... Can I
Snake
get a
oil
D8?
Yeah.
A single time use D8. Can it have the side effect? It needs to have a side effect. It's snake oil. It has to do something nasty to you too.
Makes you stink like a skunk.
Way.
Yeah.
Why is he fucking? I felt attacked.
Maybe it just
Is
makes
your
you
highest
slimy.
growth chance?
Maybe it just makes you slimy. Yeah. You know, a D8 and a +1 to your dodge, but it means you can't hold anything. For a while after you
Yeah.
used it.
Right.
Super hands.
Disadvantage on.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
so
you're
let's say
slippery.
that is an SP of 4.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a snake oil bottle. It looks fancy.
Okay. Snake oil, D8 health,
Off he goes.
+1 dodge.
Back into the ether.
Who's Ether?
I need to get a sheep.
Who the hell is Ether?
What's an ether? I hardly even know her.
Jacob
John.
is going to ask Calaris and Gertrude to restrain the sheep.
That I can do.
Sure thing. You bitch.
Oh yes, we're not alone. Just let you know.
Restrain my sheep
You already
trapper.
do. Yeah.
I don't need to pull up the sheep sheet.
The sheep sheep.
Restrain the boy. Restrain.
But, seems like, this wolf fellows, you're against the glorious night, and,
So you're going to
this
try and
wolf
restrain
fellow's
the
against
sheep.
Yes.
Might have some
Can they
reason.
restrain the sheep so that Jacob can interrogate it?
If it tries to escape, I'll burn it.
Okay, so I want you two to roll a scurry, and it's going to roll. Roll me the scrap, and I'll roll scurry.
Okay, scrap.
Sorry, I roll scurry.
Yeah,
Scrap.
both you and Calaris roll scrap.
Okay.
Scrap.
4. Oh, scrap.
Scrap,
That's right,
Yeah.
10. I thought I got 10 then.
I got 4.
Okay. Well, it got 6, but Gertrude, you have hold of this thing.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Alright, so Jacob's going to walk up, give it a wee quick slap in the face. Hey, real funny, deputy. You painting that snake like some kind of outlaw. Some low-down cattle juice thief.
Ugh,
Terror of the town.
A cattle juice thing.
I don't like that descriptor for milk.
Sorry.
With your sweet,
Would you
sweet cow
prefer
juice.
just said milk?
Yeah, kinda.
Actually, I
I
am
think you
totally
nailed
down
it.
with
Your
cattle
cow
juice.
cream
I would
thief.
love if they always be called cattle juice from now on.
But here's what I see. I see a critter running an underground rail mine trail, getting folks at flood zones, feeding them. Makes me wonder what kind of lawman turns a blind eye to real danger. Speak, sheep.
Ha.
Ba 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 ba
See-
ba 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 ba.
Ba, 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 ba,
Can
ba, ba, ba.
I get my
So none of us speak sheep.
rubber band gun like ready in case like shit hits the fan really fast?
You can do. In fact, I want you to roll me an instinct roll.
Me?
Because you're watching.
Okay, absolutely. That is a nat 1.
Oh.
Not feeling very instinctual right now.
You won't see what's about to happen. You don't notice this thing, but it's going to spend 10 grit, and it's going to use explosive inclination.
Oh no.
What the sheep is?
So d20 plus 10, and it's basically going to detonate itself.
I'm glad I'm
This
still
one
not
does.
close.
What exactly is gonna detonate itself? The sheep or
The
what?
sheep. So that's
Okay.
a d20 plus 10, so that's 20 damage.
Fuck.
It's going to
Wait,
just
what?
detonate for.
What's the
20
rate?
damage.
That seems kind
Anyone,
of.
that's what it is. Burn X grit to summon a bomb that deals a d20 plus X damage. Anyone
Eh?
nearby the range of the explosion, including the bomber, unless they're really fast, is if thrown explodes. No
Can I roll for a
scrap /
dodge?
attack check required. No scurry or dodge checks allowed. Everyone gets blown up.
So just straight 20 straight damage,
Can
yeah?
I kick
it's been a great
the
season,
sheep
everyone.
before it goes off?
20. You know what, Gertrude? I will let you have one roll because you're the one holding on to this thing. If you can roll
Okay.
me a. What's your scrap? D10,
Scrap?
is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
No, it's a D4. D4.
Your scrap's not a D4, it's a D10.
Yeah, I know.
You're Gertrude, your scrap's not a D4.
Yeah, so, I mean, I want an 8. If you can get an 8, you get to manage to throw this thing away far enough, it's only half
Okay.
damage.
Can I boost it?
Bloody thing.
No, I want a
Oh, come
straight up
on.
roll.
But I could boost it for my grit.
I want a straight up roll.
Oh man, that's an 80% chance in your favour. I mean, I'll do it.
Alright, I'll say a 6 then.
Catchphrase.
Take it and go.
Yeah, you can use a catchphrase.
Oh, catchphrase.
Can use a catchphrase.
Yeah, people call me Gertie. It's my catchphrase.
Go on.
8.
Right, you managed to shove this thing away just in time. You will still take the 10. But
Oh,
if you have DR,
Does that
then
affect it?
obviously, huh?
Oh, DR takes it off, yeah?
DR takes it off, but Kalaris, you also have the thing where you need to roll a.
Yeah, I
What's it
might be in
check?
trouble. I was going to be really in trouble if it was a full 20.
Alright, you roll 7. Takes down
So I DR 3.
14.
14.
We
You're
are
on about.
taking the 10.
Yeah, because 20, I got 3 DR.
No, you take 10. 10.
Yeah,
10. So 7.
Then, but then, yeah. 7, take went from 121, so 14.
Right, okay, go
Okay.
back. Right.
Right, instinct checked. I can never remember what my aim is here.
You got to be at a 5, otherwise you take +2. There you go. So you only take 2.
I only take 2 damage total. And you said my
And-
DR counted, so I don't take
Yep.
any. Hell
Jacob,
yeah.
what about you?
Take a bomb to the face.
You
and
want me to do an
nothing
instinct
happens.
check?
No, I want
No,
you to take
no.
damage.
Alright, okay.
I want to hurt
Well,
you.
I do have 9 DR.
How?
Yeah, then.
Wait.
So you only take 1?
If it's only 10 damage, then yes, I
You take 1
just get,
damage.
yeah. All I get is a little bit knocked back, I guess.
Yeah, you get thrown. Everyone gets thrown for shit, but you know, most of you don't take any much damage. And the sheep is nothing more than a crater.
just a bit of fluff comes down out the air.
Yeah.
Any items that you had given the sheep are now gone.
Oh, I had a gun. Fucking gun.
It also had how many packs of ammo?
I only had a couple of packs of ammo. I think Tukin took one of the packs with him.
So Toucan's got a packet
Yeah,
of ammo.
Yeah,
do
it's
have
all
a
it's,
pack
it's,
of
it's all my ammo that he took.
Oh, well, there you go. There's only 1 pack of ammo left and 1 gun.
Well,
And yeah, it's left a ringing in your ears kind of thing.
I only took 6 damage.
Jacobs is going map, map.
I told you there that their sheep ain't worth. They ain't as dumb as they were. I mean,
Well,
Well, you know what, my
Well,
Slytherin compatriot,
in my
I think that you might have been right there. There's a good chance that you might have been correct.
No,
I'm
this-
gonna
this
go ahead and
like-
say if they blow themselves up, they're pretty stupid. You could say they're smarter than they look. They're actually more dumb than they look because they blew their asses up. So, yeah.
Well, we fell for them blowing our asses up, so what does that make us?
where there be one sheep, there be many more.
Looks like we're fighting with you
oh,
then.
explode.
You might end up regretting that their decision.
Fuck it. We tried to
You know
blow us
what?
up.
We've regretted many decisions.
Yeah, we
are-
regret all our decisions.
Yes, I think Jacob's going to try and
regrets.
he's going to walk up and try and shake the snake's hand.
So
Maybe
you kind of
it's-
awkwardly
Friendship.
kind of walk up to this thing and it just looks at you blankly and like, I don't have hands.
Well, I've got two, so
Tails.
that's one for both of us.
Alright.
I don't quite understand what's going on here. You
I'm
said,
just, I feel awkward, and I was trying to make a joke. I'm sorry.
Don't joke about a man not having arms.
you hear one of the rats in the background just give a pitiful laugh and
So what
the
can we
rest
do
of them
to...
just look at it.
Look, point is, we've changed our tune. We're allies now.
You've shown us the
So-
light.
So what can we do to best help you and yours? and
Yeah,
help
what can we
screw
do
with the
to help?
wolf?
Well, I guess y'all better come inside then, and I guess y'all better meet the kids.
Oh, thank God, we'll be able to see what the operation is.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the orphans. I'm sure nothing
Wow,
about that will
kids
ever be
are-
bad.
Yeah, and Snake will kind of slither around a bit. All the other guards will kind of start taking more defensive posture and shit. One of them will spot the toucan and then aim its gun at you.
No, that's one of ours.
There you
Whoa,
go.
whoa. Hold on. He can't just casually do that. He must roll.
I mean,
You know what? Roll 8 insight checks, Matt, to see if any of them notice the fucking big ass bird.
well, 2 of them would have. 3 of them. No, 4 of them would have noticed you.
Hold on.
You see
Hold on.
four guns pointed straight at your head.
2 of them would have noticed you.
I rolled a scurry of 7.
Yeah. 2 of them.
And I spent 1 grit, so it's an 8. They saw nothing.
One of them thought they saw something, but clearly didn't.
Yeah. Mhm.
It must have been the wind.
Good. Sorry, that was me.
Must have been the
Who goes
wind.
there?
Okay.
The wind.
Well, I
I
guess
was
you're
not
not coming in
expecting-
the.
Ah, there you
Guess you're not coming in the mine with us.
Yeah, you
That's
staying
what
out
they're
there?
taking.
Yes, I'm watching the shit go down. I'm making sure, keeping guard.
Does anyone want to tell the snake about Toucan's character, considering the fact that...
Yeah, before he gets himself shot, Colaris is gonna leave.
Just so you know, we had there's a scout of ours, not the wolves. Don't
I swear to
fly
God,
out here.
Kalaris, I burned a grit for you
You're not
to
there.
destroy my cover. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I was going to
You're not there.
respect it and just leave you out there.
I have no respect for Richard Tucken and never will.
However,
Quote me on that.
by the
Best
fact
is
of
on
doing that, if they'd have just spotted you, there's a chance they would have just started firing at you because they don't know who you are.
Please don't use him as
Yeah,
target
that's
practice.
fine.
He has his uses.
Y'all have a birdie boy out there somewhere.
Yeah, just
a
hovering
bit
around
special.
me. He'll keep an eye out for the wolf and keep an eye out for you.
You like seeing crayons?
I mean, our rats are probably more than capable of doing that.
He's a eye in the sky, and he's very useful.
Frankly, we're not entirely sure of his track record around orphans, so it's probably better to be up there.
That sounds worse than it does.
In my defense, I just pressed the gas pedal. I didn't exactly
Yeah,
aim it for the orphanage.
We saved the town. How many times do I have to tell people that we saved the town?
They can
So I
listen
get
to the
are you
episode.
shouting this out loud, or are you not?
I mean, we can't hear. I assume we can't hear Tukin, so I'd
Just
say
shout
the
it.
the best. I'd say the track record with orphans out loud, but I don't know anything beyond that would have happened.
So at the mention of a track record, Snake will return, but like, what do y'all mean by that?
We saw an orphanage burned down once.
Oh,
very
they're just
tragic.
referencing previous episodes. Don't worry about them.
It happened ages ago, don't worry about it.
So in the
Show
moment
us
when
your,
like,
show us your
Jacob
Celtic.
turns to the camera and goes, "I know, right? Stupid."
Help off what?
Jacob does have the feet to be able to do that.
Oh god, don't.
No. He'll get a bit weepy. It'll be really pathetic for all of us. Just lead on.
Okie dokie. And with that, I'm going to put that token down. Actually, no, you're not there, so yeah.
Yeah, stay in the sky, Tukin.
You're not going to be part of this then. Okay.
Bye. Oh, splitting the fucking party, you know what happened last time.
Yay! It's our favourite thing to do.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to
Fucking
move
burgers
everything
time.
over.
Alright.
Bye, Took.
Resize everything as well.
Yeah, hard work being game, isn't it?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh god, don't remind me. Fuck.
Oh, might as well tell everyone now. Yeah, you're running season 5, aren't you?
Yep. It is being written.
Cool.
What is it?
What game system is it?
I'm writing a Bloodborne game system.
Ah, Bloodborne, cool. Nice.
And if any of
Right.
our viewers have listened to our interviews, you'll know this, because I don't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, that's the best way of being. Okay, so whilst everyone else fucks off, it's probably a good enough time to do this and say, sod it, why not? Took, you'll notice from the distance More sheep turning up in abundance. There's quite a few of them. Everyone else has already kind of disappeared at this point. Are you going to do anything?
Sheep are flammable.
After watching the one sheep explode, I'm kind of curious how they go. Now, I will, as I said, I have my rubber band gun armed. I'm not necessarily aiming at anybody directly because I don't necessarily know how to go on because I wasn't there really. Can I retroactively say I could hear the conversation with the snake, or would I be too high up in the air and everything to even know what was going on, what the snake said, and all that stuff?
They weren't
Quickly
quiet.
googling how good are Toucan's hearing.
That's a good question. I would say that you're more than likely able to have heard the majority of it, and so with the rats. I mean, the snake would have walked down, and after Colaris had quite clearly given you a position of where you had told them that you were there, would have shouted around to the rats saying, "If you see a birdie boy, don't shoot him." Apparently, with this lot. So yeah, they know you're there and whatnot, but not where you are exactly. I think that's probably a good way of ending that, as the ensuing war zone starts to take place with Toucan as its general and everyone else nowhere near. And yeah, if you enjoyed that episode, leave us a comment, leave us a review, find us on Bsky, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere else, probably, maybe, don't know. But yeah, thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.